Okay guys, as promised, or as mentioned, we're going to be doing the fuel rail. I think maybe that's a video in itself. Before we start to go further, we're going to be taking off the fuel rail, and if you watched, if you ever watched the videos I posted with no sound, is because the microphone that I'm using on this camera, one day I was looking at it further and I noticed that there's a battery compartment, and I opened it and the battery had its little plastic deal over it, the covering. So I was like, and I took that off and put the battery in, and sure enough the green light came on and I was good. So if I didn't actually use it that day, then the camera has its own built-in microphone. But I don't have my oldest here today. They went back home with their mom. July 11th was my last day with them over the summer. It's kind of late starting videos, trying to get my 13, almost 14-year-old to start learning about how to do some of this stuff with vehicles. So with the fuel rail, we're going to be wearing glasses. So I'm going to bring you along and I'll set you up somewhere where you can see stuff. Hopefully. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna angle you down. Let's see if this will turn. Yeah. Oop. Sorry. Let's see if this will turn it now. No. That's just telescoping. Give me a second, folks. Yeah, there we go. Okay, turn it that way. Angle you. Turn this like this. Now angle you down to, let me get a good spot to set this thing. Okay, let me check. Here maybe, right there. Let's see if it's good. God dang it. Dealing with this tripod. Stay. I don't want to have it fall. Maybe right in here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stuff a whole bunch of these shop rags down here, down into here, if you can see it, because the quick disconnect for the fuel line is right here. This feeds the fuel rail, which is these. So we're going to be using some fuel line quick disconnect tools. I think it's going to be a half inch tool that we're just going to stick up underneath. The main reason why I'm putting these here is because, you know, when I disconnect this, fuel is going to go everywhere. Move this bar. Hopefully it's a half inch. I don't know if it's going to let me get up under it. No, let's try 3/8. Sometimes you'll find that There's 1/2 inch or 3/8 line on some of these. Yeah, there we go. 3/8, and then you just pull up. Well, actually, there's some kind of bar welded to this side. That shouldn't matter. This thing should just pop off. Somehow, maybe give it a turn. No? Well, let's try the 1/2 inch and see if that will do it there. Maybe we'll squeeze those metal clips in there a little bit more. No. No. It's gotta be the 3/8. Come on. I got the AC going in the shop here. It's still kind of hot. 83 with the AC going. It hasn't been running that long, but well, shoot. It should just pop right off. God dang. There's these metal detents up inside on this line. Okay, you gotta try to get off. Let me try 5/16. Maybe 5/16. Seems a little bit tighter. God dang. Everybody's gonna watch me struggle on this one. See, that seems kind of loose still, but maybe I'm not getting the detents very good. There's a, up under here there's a ridge on this line that these metal detents secure to underneath that, so it won't pop off. Guess I could press the fuel line down. Let me get a smaller one. The 5/16. Okay, press it down and then push this up in there. And it should pop off. And it's not. Well, one of the other things I guess maybe I could probably do while I'm trying to regroup is to take out the fuel pump relay. Yeah. Take out the fuel pump relay. That's too big. Let's try an 11mm. No, that's okay. We're gonna try 3/8. Nope. Okay, let's try 11/32. No? Holy crap, what are they doing to me? Okay. 5/16. No? What? Alright, here it is. 1/4. Nope. Wow. Okay, I'm switching to the smaller set. Let's see, we got some smaller sets here. And we'll do, oh, that's the 11/32. Here we have an 8mm. No. Okay, so it's smaller than an 8mm. 3/16. I think I already tried 3/16. Yeah, it's too small. Oh, it's a 6mm. Nope. These are a pain to get out. Okay, try 7. Bingo! 7mm it is. So we're going to pop out the fuel pump relay. Damn there. actually haven't done that yet. I'm probably gonna not put this part back on. It's taking forever. But when you see this video, it's probably gonna be like a few seconds. There we go. So, okay, now this back over here, and the relay, fuel pump relay. That's the diagram. Okay, by the diagram. There's your main engine on top. Okay, upper system, fuel pump, which is right above the AC clutch relay. This is the AC clutch relay, and here is the fuel pump. Take that out, it's a 4-pin relay. Now that's disconnected. We can go with a 10mm. Let's find a 10 right here. For these two fuel rail bolts, we'll do that while we figure something out about that. Use both 10mm. This and these ones I'm gonna set right up here. And we're gonna have to unplug our injectors as well. So let's see if I got a small enough screwdriver. Yeah, it's a small enough flathead. These gray pieces slide up, and then you should be able to unplug each injector somehow. Oops, that's kind of finished sliding out. Okay. Let's see. Should just unplug. This vehicle's gonna fight me every step of the way, isn't it? Because in order to, I wouldn't think we need to unplug them now, because we'll be able to take the 10mm out, and then there's some detents that you can see where you can pry up on to get this up and out of the holes, each injector. So I'm going to get a longer screwdriver. And I don't know if it matters which way you start, but I would think you'd start where the accessories are, basically the front of the engine. That's where I'm going to start to pry up on these. Sticking your screwdriver up in there on the detents and just gently prying up right up over here, and see, it's gonna give you some leverage when you're prying up on this fuel rail, so you don't ruin the O-rings that are on the injectors. Kind of wiggle it, give it a little bitty wiggle. And then you're just going to work your way back, popping off all the injectors. In this case, there's only 6 because it's a V6. And then the last part is get in here. And on this side, we're gonna tie up. And on this side, this is probably right here somewhere. Over on this side, here. I'm just gonna tie up. Being gentle. I'm a gentle giant working on a 5 here. Okay, and there you go. The fuel rail is up and out of there for now until we can unplug those. Maybe we may not have to, because this little bit of wire harness is with that. And there's one more thing to unplug down here, which is that green thing down here for the fuel rail system. I think that would be the some kind of a sensor. I wouldn't say it's the knock sensor. I could be right, I could be wrong. But this thing can come out. These injectors seem a little dirty. Just try sticking a small screwdriver down inside there. Let's see if it'll pry back. Maybe you gotta pull up on this. Something. Push in, maybe. Push in. There we go. You gotta push this tab in. You can see this tab right here. Stick your screwdriver down inside and it'll push that tab in and it'll come up. Oh no. Alright, good thing I have some magnets, or a magnet to get these.